Exam week, and the Huskies are in town. It's the Big East in the ACC, UConn and Florida State. Hi, Dal, welcome to Tallahassee. And, of course, UConn's the team of the 90s in the Big East. 2 straight conference titles. It all revolves around Ray Allen, the All-American.
Well, they were 32-4 when you talk about those 2 titles. And you talk about Ray Allen, one of the 4 best players in America. Duncan, Camby, Kittles, and Allen. He's so explosive. He's a dynamic player in transition. And he can stroke the jump shot, baby. In other words, he can do it all. Shots last year against Maryland.
Alley-oop on the inbounds and the reverse jam by Travis Knight.
You want to talk about an improved player. You take a look at where he has come with his game. Last year, he really developed. Now, there's that trap.
Then when they barely beat Boston College at home the other day.
Last year, he went through a midseason slump. Oh, what a great look there.
Look at this pace.
Sideline, the sideline break. There's Allen. He knows exactly where Johnson's going to be. You know, Johnson's from out of here in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yep. State is 0 for 6 on its home court. There's Allen. Collins, the tough assignment to stay with him. He just lost him with the dribble. That's a 3 by James Collins. Sheffer, and that's a 3. It's 11-0.
Kind of jump shot.
I think UConn will let him take a few shots out there.
Well, he's not in rebounding position either for a follow.
There's more running the UConn offense. Rochamel Jones with the dribble and the jumper and a couple.
He'll be the next big star at Connecticut. Just give him time to grow. Right now he's playing in a role, but ultimately he'll be part of the star parade at Connecticut. They've had so many.
He's a freshman getting 17 minutes a game.
Think of the stars they've had with Chris Smith, Tate George, Danielle Marshall, Scotty Burrell,
and Donnie Marshall.
You got to post somebody up, use him as a postman, and look opposite.
Flowers pass deflected. Here comes Rudy again.
Rudy Johnson, he's back in Florida. He's all pumped up. He said, I'm home, baby. I'm from Jacksonville, and I'm going to be the star. Not James Collins from Jacksonville.
And the rebound. Allen got a long breather. Nice little scoop down there in the baseline. And that is Rudy Johnson again. Dickey's got 9 already.
He's running in both areas.
Collins way out there. Sheffer for Allen.
Hello.
A little double pump.
Little double pump. Clutch time. Transition. The bench loves it. No, your brother Nathan's quite a player. He said, well, my mom's not going to let him get out of that area. He said, I told Howie Dickerman not to waste any time.
Knight, with only 9 on the shot clock when they inbounded that ball, the quick basket.
Well, they ran a perfect special situation play. Nobody rotated back. Look at his.
Ray Allen on the wing for UConn. They're up by 17. Sheffer for Knight.
Playing so well. That's the thing that's impressed me, both offensively and defensively.
Allen just finds his own little seam in there.
That 2-2-1 pressure. Oh, when you look at Florida State, they're very athletic. Nobody gets back.
That's Ricky Moore to Ray Allen, and Allen is into double figures. A great assist. James Collins. They blocked 4 shots tonight. Collins wants to do it all here. Can Shepard hit again?
Oh, he's on fire. He's on fire. The little guy. Uncle Mo has arrived with the trifecta.
They've got it back to 7. Unbelievably quick.
Now into the man-to-man to take the 3-point shot away from Shepard.
Jackson couldn't hit. Rebound Ray Allen.
Oh, nobody rotates back. That's a no-no. That's a no-no in college basketball. Man. See, the man-to-man takes away the ability of Shepard to get a good look at the goal.
Corey Lewis and a reach-in takeaway by Eric Hayward.
Hayward got a lot of experience. 2 years ago, he was a starter.
Had a good NCAA tournament last spring. There he is against Lewis. He just sealed his man off and got the layup, his first basket.
Well, he did it.
Rochamel Jones for Ray Allen. He fights off the double team. Somebody's got to be open. Jackson, there's a whistle on a foul at the line. I asked him what's been his biggest thrill about coming over to this country and playing basketball. He said the sheer atmosphere in the different arenas that UConn visits, and of course their great home court at Gamble Pavilion. They play downtown Hartford some, but the sheer excitement of the college game is what has left an impression with him.
That Gamble Pavilion is something special. It really rocks. To me, that's the true essence of what college basketball, just like down at Cameron Indoor Stadium.
You know, I was just going to ask you, is that the Cameron of the Northeast?
Yeah, I really believe that. It has that kind of environment. The youngsters are right on top of the court. The fans.
Randall Jackson couldn't knock it down. Great work by Travis Knight at the defensive end.
I'll tell you why Connecticut's a very good basketball team. They're strong on the perimeter when you look at Sheffer. They're strong on the wings with Allen. And they're strong with the big guy inside Knight. So they cover all three key areas of the floor.
Shot clock is off. Daron Sheffer handling it. That's Knight out of the high post. Under 10.
He's going to look for Jones.
Rochamel for three. That's a big one.
I mean, that set that up all the way. You could see it coming. I mean, they telegraphed that, baby. Everybody in the place could see it happening. Great execution by the UConn Huskies, baby.
Florida State goes 1 for its first 19, battles back, but now UConn leads by 15 into the break. Collins for Lewis. Corey too hard. There's Luttman, rejected by Travis Knight.
Connecticut gets it right out quickly in transition.
Sheffer for three.
Better get a timeout, Pat. Just getting ready for a little blowout city.
This one.
Luckily with a good rebound. They got numbers.
Intercepted. There's Ray Allen getting back just like you talked about earlier.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. He looked like a defensive back. Wow. The conversion.
And then they beat the Seminoles back down the other way.
Yeah, I mean, they like to draft basketball players.
You might make a lot of money, too.
I think he's too smart. He doesn't want that helmet, baby. He doesn't want that helmet.
A travel called on James Collins.
There's a frustration in Pat Kennedy on that sideline.
He ran into a brick wall called Eric Hayward at 6'7", 250.
Say whatever he wants.
But guys from Pennsylvania can't understand guys from Jersey?
I'll tell you one thing, Pat played at King's College until they saw that he couldn't shoot and he became an assistant coach.
Ray Allen drains the three. And it is getting ugly for the home team. Pat wants a timeout.
I really like this Connecticut team. They got athletes, they got size, they got big...
Shepard out on top, and they did check in Scott, the sharpshooter of tonight's game, at the timeout, Dick.
But as soon as they bring him on the floor, they rotate to the man-to-man so he can't get into a gap and shoot that three-point shot.
Collins had his shot blocked from behind by Rudy Johnson, who's having a big night in his home state for the Huskies.
You know, you look at the resume of Jim Calhoun, and really the only thing missing is a trip to the big, big dance. When I call the big dance, the Final Four.
Yep.
And he's been so close.
Well, only North Carolina and Arkansas have been to more Sweet 16s in the 90s. He's been to 4. They've been to 5. Duke, Indiana, and Kansas have also gone to the Sweet 16 4 times.
And Jim's eyes light up whenever you put the name Connecticut with programs that have tradition and are established.
I'm going to ask you about one of those.
1-3-1 right now.
Dick, you've seen UMass this year.
Uh-oh.
They played so well early. Now, get off the fence. Which of these two teams, these two neighbors, do you like?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, after he shoots this jumper and we watch the offensive rebound, and I could think about this answer. I want to be a senator and be a little politician. But you know what? Calipari can't hear me right now because they're playing tonight. But you know who I like? I like Connecticut. And I'm going to tell you why I like Connecticut. I think when you look at UMass, they don't have enough in the perimeter. When you look at Connecticut, they have depth. And I really love the play of Ray Allen. I think his star play just in crunch time would be so special. Certainly Canby's a star for Massachusetts, but they're limited in that they don't have enough off the bench. Florida State now playing that 1-3-1 zone.
Knight keeps battling away and gets it down.
Great second effort. His mom jumps up out of her seat down there in Utah.
Terrific athlete for a 7-footer. He can step outside with a little finesse and shoot the jumper as well. There's Ray Allen with the steal. He'll make it easy.
Hello, little Jam City. He's got
taken away. Rochamel Jones for UConn.
Jones scored over 2,000 points, 2,304 to be accurate. There it is.
He's got the 3. That's a dozen for the former New England and Connecticut Player of the Year. And another timeout.
From out of Trinity Catholic High School out of Stamford, Connecticut.
And Pat Kennedy has used all of his timeouts. And there's still 12:43 to go, down by 27.
It's down there. You play a little golf down there?
I've been down there 3 times for the Masters.
I've never been there.
It's an outdoor cathedral if you're a golfer.
Oh, hello. Right down to God.
Travis Knight with 10.
He's going to be an NBA first rounder. Dent, remember the Rodney Dent that played at Kentucky? His brother Anthony Dent, the last minute, decided to go to Mr. Pitino in Kentucky.
Connecticut only has one ex-JUCO on their roster.
Hello, nobody rotates over. Up up and away. Jam City, the All-American. He's a PTPer. He's awesome, baby. Mr. Allen.
He's got 17. The route is on, has been for a while.
There's the drive by Allen. Nobody rotates over. He does it with authority.
Another one. Randall Jackson fouled on the way up.
As Florida State trying to jam it to the inside. Gonna make you go to the free throw line. Eric says that lane. Do not enter thy lane.
Especially if you're a freshman.
I can't wait for the matchup up at Gamble. We're going to be there at courtside when Villanova hooks up with Connecticut. His eyes, he's looking up all the time, looking for open people. Plus he can post inside, playing a screen, little down screen, comes back up out of the curl move. Oh, great back screen. What execution. Oh, I'd like to illustrate that, baby.
The Huskies, who are averaging 87 points a game, they've been outscoring their opponents at an average of 21 per night. Shot clock at 8. It just goes in from Allen, and he's got 22. Curry for Collins. But Scott Shepard made all of that happen.
Yeah, hustling and scrapping, his awareness. He's still hustling. Look at him running into the deck. It's been all Connecticut, Mr. Carpenter. They have been brilliant today. To put it in simple terms, they have been super scintillating and sensational.